Man, I am full. Uh, I got these little, they call them choco pies here in the Philippines. Get a box of them. They're similar to the moon pies back in the USA. They're called choco pies. I got like the dark chocolate ones. And whew, it's been a heck of a trip. Yeah, I went to a grocery store and got a little dinner here, and I'm going to take Jollibee up to Eve here. And just wanted to show y'all a little bit of this neighborhood here in Makati that we're in before I go inside the building. Now, once I go inside the building, on the stairs, and basically we're on the fifth floor. So if I take the stairs, it's gonna be a heck of a walk, heck of a climb, especially since I've been walking for about the last 4 hours. And so this is the little neighborhood we're in. And interesting how these lights are on the street here. See all those lights over there on the side? But if I take the elevator, we'll lose connection. So, YouTube, dude, y'all supposed to be notifying people about my life. I had a complaint that you guys weren't notifying. I know. We got to do what we got to do, right? Whatever it is we got to do. But yeah, people want to be notified. Anyway, you see the lights out here on this street. Now, I'm going to be turning the camera around so you can see the neighborhood here in Makati. It's a nice, quiet neighborhood. And this is what it looks like. Oops, there's a couple of girls walking by. Wait a second. Wait for these young people, I think. These are like maybe about 17-year-old kids. Wait for them to pass by. And boom. So here we are. Small neighborhood here in Makati. Got some street food out here. Hey, car's about to run into me over here. And over here, we got like a little burger shack over here. It's called Burger Machine. So, behind there is laundry place. Over here is a beauty salon. And got a couple of lovebirds over there. They're real young, so I'm not going to put the camera on them. But anyway, they're all cuddled up together. And then you can see all these lights on the street here in Makati, Manila, Philippines. Hey, good evening, sir. That was wild. The guy was Filipino and he sounded like English. He was talking about, hello, good evening, something like that. Some lights, some places to live, and they have a little, well, I thought it was a business, but no, it's just, I guess it's not. Just like, it looks like it used to be a sorry store. Hello, kitty. How are you? Another kitty. Oh, somebody's doing some karaoke out here. So we have a karaoke place over here somewhere. Let's see, where's the karaoke? I think it's from their house. Ooh, there's a place for rent over here. Should check this out. got this. Ooh, I might have to try that. Let's go see what's over here. Filipinos love karaoke. It's like a neighborhood celebration going on over there. Hey, more bikes and electric vehicles. Something interesting I saw today about Makati. It said about 40% of the population in Makati is middle class. That's pretty freaking high. 40%. And then you got upper class and you got lower class. I wonder what it is over in the USA now. I'm going to have to look it up. But I can tell you, these people are not really hurting. A lot of these people are not hurting one bit. A lot of them are people. A lot of these people are doing better than American people. Check them out. Check them out. What's up, dog? Even the dog's doing better than some people. Nice vehicle there. He's got him a business going on here. Not sure what kind it is. Oh, it's peanuts, I think. Or maybe it's not. Not sure what that was. Maybe a coconut pie, maybe? Aye. Okay, so we will start going into the hotel now. And I'm going to do walking up 5 floors here. So we don't lose signal through the elevator. First, we'll walk up these. And I'll show you the lobby area. There we go. If you know what country I'm in, put it in the comments. You can sit down here if you like. Do 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 do. If you know what country I'm in, put it in the comments or guess. You could always guess. Well, let's see. All these books are in English. So maybe we're in the USA, right? All the books are in English. Are you not Filipino? You're not Filipino?
Yes, I'm Filipino.
You are? Oh, okay. Yeah. All in English. Made in America. You are live again. Yeah, I decided to do a live. I got a little bored. Samos. Celestin Prophecy. So yeah, it's all English, even though we're in Philippines. Even got the Chronicles of Narnia. I heard this is a good book. Sapiens. Heard, yeah, it's a bestseller, New York bestseller. Citibank. All sorts of different kinds of books. Super freakonomics. Anyway, got some witches abroad. Anybody know what country I'm in yet? How about a little book of common sense investing? Ooh, I like this. Man, I might have to start looking at these books. Jeek says, hey Mick, you're for kind of off like a scent. I say, yo, I sent. Yo, oh, ant. And I got lent. Yeah, as you don't even see my forehead. Leon, what's up, Leon? How you doing? Homeboy got some too big out there. Anybody know what too big stands for? Here we go. Let's do it. Your last video was great. I see you getting more views too. I guess hyping does work. Yeah, I think I need some more hypes, man. But I appreciate you hyping, Samos. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. How do you hype anyway? Because I don't see any option to hype here. I think the people in the Philippines are not able to hype. I don't think they have that capability at the moment. I don't think they've added it to the YouTube here. think it's just Americans and some other places, USA and so forth. But yeah, I don't see it on mine. I don't see any way to hype. I guess it's right there on the at the video, I guess. So here we go. I don't want to lose signal, so I'm going to take the stairs. It's an option, viewers only. Get mic. Oh well, I'm viewing. I'll check from Eve's phone since she's a viewer, and I'll take a look and see if it's on hers. But I don't think it's gotten out here to the Philippines as an option. They said they were going to roll it out to certain areas. And here we go. Now we're on the second floor. And Jeek be reek, Jeek be a freak, Jeek technique. Where you at now? I'm home, bro. I've been out walking for about 4 hours. Went and got some groceries. See my bag back there? Threw some groceries in there and some other stuff. And now I am finally gotten home. So we're on the third floor. 2 more floors to go. Here we go, walking down the street, singing do-a-dee-dee-dee-dum-dee-dee-doo. Hold on. Oh, okay. That looks like Freddie Mercury's face without his eyes. Yeah, it looks like Freddie Mercury. It's a nice hotel. Yeah, it's not bad. It's only about you can get about $22 a night if you're doing it by the night. We're doing it by the month. It's not bad, but remember it doesn't have a window in the rooms. That's something some people don't like. And then there's the guy that looks like Mick Jagger with pink lipstick. Some strangers up there. Laugh out loud. Yeah, and English books. Even, if we were in another country, say Vietnam or something like that, those books would not be in English. And when most of the Filipinos are looking on the internet and they're watching videos, I'd say most of the time they're watching English ones. Even they have tons of different languages here. I see your chairs there, yeah. But what's his name was telling me that sitting over there by the pole with what do they call that big thing on the energy thing that gives off the energy, will give off microwave waves and give you cancer. So when he told me that, I decided maybe I shouldn't sit here anymore. Holy moly. We're back, and Eve misses me. I'm going to put you on camera. So the reason she misses me is because I brought her some Jollibee. That's why she misses me. And Jollibee, I got her it's a Yum Burger. Yum Burger. They're cheaper than $1. But I also got her spaghetti from Jollibee. So when you get them both, about $2. About $2 meal is what she got. Almost. It's actually cheaper than $2. Samuel says, "Hello, Eve."
Hello.
I told you a lot of the Filipinos are shy for the camera, but it's funny. They can do karaoke like crazy. Anyway. Swarup says, "Hello, sir. How you doing, Swarup?" And Nope. What's up? Hello. I mean, Nope. How you doing? Good to see you. How's everyone doing today? And where are y'all from? Shwarup. I am from USA, and I'm over here in the Philippines for about 3 years. What?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And so go on, go on. That's the karaoke they were singing outside. Leave me breathless. Okay, sir. I have to go. Have a nice time. All right, bro. Nope. Where are you from, by the way? Swarup? Patil. Oh, it's Patil. He's from India. Oh, yep. You too, Mr. Patil. Take care. Samos. Oh, nice kisses from me. What are you talking about? That's a kiss from me, baby. You gotta think positive. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, she's a nice girl, you know. You know, if everything's good in a relationship stuff, it's good. I mean, ours is actually crazy as crap, but it's still good. Yeah, our relationship's crazy as crap, but it's still good. You know, she acts like she's about 19, and I act like I'm about
10.
somewhere between 10 and 20. I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. It really is the weirdest relationship I've ever been in. To be honest, it's weird. It's really weird. I mean, Filipinos I've been in a relationship with have not been that weird. It's been pretty normal. It's either normally good or normally bad. But with Eve, it's just normally weird. Do what, Beth? She says she's excited. Okay. Exciting. Oh, she says she's exciting. Okay. I was talking about. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I just say, yeah, you're right. Right about everything. I don't like fighting. Anyway, India, that's right. That's right. I remember, bro. Well, I don't remember. I just remember all the Patils are from India. That's all I remember. But anyway, yep. I hope you are having an awesome day. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. Sambo says, "Why do you say relationship is crap?" No, I didn't say crap. I didn't say crap. I said it's weird. 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 No, not crap. Did I say crap? I don't think I said crap. It's just really weird. Now, if you want me to explain that, I mean, I'll try. I got Baraka. You saw that? And I got those little chocolate pies. We should show those to the people. Where's all that stuff at? So go on, go on. So by the way, this here. What does Eve think about marriage? I'll ask her. What do you think? What do you think about marriage?
Marriage? Right now or back then?
No. What do you think about it? I mean, the whole. Is it good or bad or ugly or what? I guess that's what he's asking.
Right now, I think it's not. I don't think it's that good anymore.
You don't think marriage is good anymore? Why? Because it's crazy. Yeah.
People just cheat on each other, just leave each other when they're bored.
People just cheat on each other. I'm saying what she's saying. People just cheat on each other. They leave each other when they're bored. I think it's like, probably about half the people now don't last. I mean, over in India now, they last. So why do they last in India? I mean, I think it's like 5% of marriages
Because women, they don't have much choice.
fall apart, but 95% don't because women don't have any choice.
Yeah, they're just stuck in their home.
This is the way I look at it, bro. I'm going to tell you. Hold on, let me see what God bless you says. Bro, what's up? Almost sleeping here until I found you. I found you lying on the floor. Let's see, like if Mike proposed. Anyway, oh, yeah, she. Okay, this is what I think, bro. I think if you're with a woman, a lady. Let me turn all chat messages on. By the way, if you're with a woman, a lady, a girlfriend, whatever, I just don't worry about it, bro. I mean, worry about a woman if they're, if, you know, as far as like leaving you or messing around or whatever. I just go to the next one. I'm like, I'm not gonna freak out about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I'm not trying to. It's not. It, yeah, it's not like I'm trying to leave you or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be jealous, worry like crazy, and all that kind of stuff.
Honest men don't feel responsible or don't feel like fixing things anymore. Because they have a lot of options now, they have a lot of girls
It's
to
too
choose from.
it's
So
too hard to fix y'all's emotions. Y'all a bunch of anyway.
Our emotions are based on
So
our
you guys are
kids.
friends with benefits. Friends with benefits. Oh my gosh, no, I wouldn't say that. My God, I look terrible, bro. No, no, I wouldn't. I don't know, man. My gosh, that's very. So he's asking her for friends with benefits. She said she's gonna kill you. Oh man, I told you it's weird. It's weird, bro. Usually, I know if something's either great or not great, but it's weird. It makes no. We got the weirdest relationship in the world. I think I never had any relationship this weird in my life.
You made it weird, not me.
You're weird. She says I'm weird. I say she's weird. Thanks for the hearts and so forth. Appreciate it. Man, yeah, walking 4 hours and then walking up those stairs. I took the stairs the whole way, so I wouldn't lose signal. So, how would you rate your relationship? Oh man, I think I'm supposed to rate it high because she's right here beside me. To be honest with you, if I don't, she'll probably beat me up tonight. Um, I don't know. What else? Next live. I gotta go. God bless. You too. Take care. God bless. Next live. Oh, next live will be in like about 14 hours, 13 hours. Should be about 13 or 14 hours, somewhere around there. Because we're going to be going to sleep soon over here in the Philippines in about 2 hours. Getting ready to shower or get some sleep. Yeah. Um, you know, you guys get me in trouble all the time, Samo. So I'm gonna be honest with you, because I say what I think and everything, and then she hears it and watches it, and then sort of reminds me of the old TV shows. You remember? Do you remember that show with Archie Bunker and his wife? Uh, Hachi, Hachi, where you going? Oh. It's okay. I mean, I try to be, what do you call it? I try to be like letting all the information out, but at the same time, oh my God, it's crazy house when I do that. What do they call that? We let all the information out, like you're the government and you're supposed to tell everybody everything kind of stuff that they say they're going to do in the government, then they don't do it kind of stuff, you know? I forgot what they call that word. Anyway, that's what I try to do in my videos, but and everything. But sometimes it's a little tough. And I really rather talk about all the other relationship stuff, but then she gets mad about that. I was going to write a movie about the whole crazy stuff that happened over here, but she's like, "No, you're not." You know, I mean, I don't know, it's crazy. But you think some of them other relationships. Did you ever watch the old TV shows like what's his name? We're moving on up, moving on up. The Jeffersons, yeah, the Jeffersons, him and his wife, and Archie and his wife, and who else? All of them. They all had this weird relationship. It wasn't like stars flying around and looking into each other's eyes and going crazy and all that kind of stuff. Uh, all I could say is we make each other happy. That's all I could say. In your last video, you mentioned Eve's sister is a virgin. Is that common there? Not really. No, not really. I wouldn't say it's really common here. Something interesting. Hey, Eve, I want you to check something for me. I want you to see what is the percentage of middle class. What for USA? What is what of out of USA? What of the population is middle class? Because I saw today Manila was 40% middle class, and I can just tell when I go out to these malls and I go to these places that these people 50, about 51 to 52, she said. Okay, so it's pretty close. Middle class is pretty close here. What about upper class? That's probably pretty high. I think there's like 15 billionaires in Manila that live in Manila. 15 billionaires. 1 to 5%. Okay, yeah, that's pretty close too. So it's pretty close here in Manila and USA when it comes to middle class and upper class. Um, is that common there? Yeah, it's not really common here. Not really common, but you know, I see it. I definitely have seen it. You know, out of the time I've spent here. Yeah, yeah. There's my sign language. But anyway, what else? But yeah, Samos, you're 49 or 39? 39, 49, 41? I think you're 41, right? 41. Maybe you missed out on those old TV shows. Did you watch any of those old TV shows? I think you said you're 41, I believe it is. 48. Oh, well, you should have caught those old TV shows. You know, um, yeah, the Jeffersons, George and Wheezy, Archie and his wife. Who else? I mean, yeah, there's some. Anyway, it's not a bad deal. I tell you, I was about to leave Philippines. Yeah, me too. I grew up on them. I used to skip school and stay home and watch all that stuff. Family Ties, Different Strokes. I think I learned more from that stuff than I did school. I would stay home and watch PBS and watch women give birth. You know, that's a that's like YouTube sort of now. But anyway, um, oh man, I'm so tired. Can I get some water, babe? See, do this in the U.S. They'll be freaking out. Magnum PI, yeah, the big mustache. But yeah, she's like an old fashioned kind of girl, right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
No.
No, what do you mean?
I mixed.
Huh? She, she watches Old House on the Prairie, bro.
I just like the vibe before it's peaceful, calm.
I like peaceful and calm too.
No, you don't.
Oh,
You
you're a
like
big
City.
Star Trek fan. Oh, okay. Honeymooners. That was a good one. Yeah, we're like, what's his name on Honeymooners? Ralph. Yeah, Ralph and Alice. Yeah. That's what we're like. You know, big age gap, but we're like that. Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff. I think it was Michael Knight in the TV show. Mm. Battlestar. I never really got into Battlestar Galactica. Never really did. You were a sci-fi kind of guy, action sci-fi kind of guy. You probably like MacGyver too, bro. I like MacGyver. MacGyver was good. And Dukes of Hazzard. You ever watch that one? Samos. Are you Spanish, man? With a name like Samos, that reminds me of a commercial. With a name like Hellman's, it's got to be good. I think it was Hellman's. MacGyver, yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Stuff was always blowing up, bro. A Team. Bet you like A Team too, bro. Yo, Ralphie boy with Honeymooners. We ought to get you on here, man. I could put you on the video. We could do like a two thing. I got to do it before I start the live though. I have to like send you a link and you can connect and we can be on video together. Dude, are you ever going to come over? Are you going to plan on coming over here, retire, start a YouTube channel? What's your plan, bro? If it was me, if I had to do it all over again, I would get me a company that would allow me to come over here, work for them, and make American money. And oh my God, dude, you'd be like super rich over here in the Philippines. That's the best thing to do. I tried to do that, but I was in a hurry. I wanted to come over here so bad. I hate that freaking USA, bro. I hated it. I went back. I'd make a bunch of money. I made a bunch of money selling door to door. Anyway, Sambo says it's an island in Greece. Samos. And the name of the hero is Metroid. Laugh out loud. It's an island in Greece. And the name of the hero in Metroid? Oh, I don't know Metroid. You know Metroid, Eve? Is it? Oh, let me see that. Lagging again. How's it doing now? I switched it over to Wi-Fi. Maybe it's working better. I got this big bag. How's it doing now? Aye! Oh my goodness. Let's see.
I'm just getting off the bed.
Is it working now, bro?
Why did you put it in
You
there?
got me freaking freezing over here. I'm about to die. Like ice is all over
You're
me.
dramatic. Why did you put the
Better
water
now.
in here? You put it down here.
Well, I didn't know your big booty was going to get off the freaking...
Excuse me, I'm just getting off the bed.
Hey, can I get a towel at least? Anyway.
There. Better?
Better, yeah, better.
I just have to cover this.
Yeah. We need some freaking taint. I need juice, babe. I want some juice.
Chocolate?
Yeah, you don't want that. I better eat them all.
Ah! Stingy.
Oh man. Anyway.
Here, don't.
Hey, let me show those. So yeah, I got these over here. Choco pies. It's like moon pie. Anyway, you get 12 of these for about $2. Yeah, after tax, about $2 for 12 of these moon pie things. Steven says if you took a course in day trading, you could do that from there and work the hours you want. If you go out on YouTube and look up Jay Bravo, he has classes for that. You know, I used to do swing trading, bro. I call it I call it swing trading. I used to do some day trading. I really didn't have a certain thing I did, but anyway, I was making some money off of that stuff. But you got to have money to make money. I don't have money to try to mess with that though anymore. Warm up with Eve, hint hint, bro. There's plenty of time for that.
It's mallow.
Do what, bro?
Mallow.
Yeah, it tastes like Milo's.
The inside's a mallow.
Yeah, here we'll show it to them. So yeah, it's got that marshmallow inside. These are like a dark chocolate type. And then these onion rings, big bag of onion rings today. Pretty big. You get about 3 of these for $1. $1 in 2010, 15, about $1.15 for 3 big bags. They didn't have any small ones. I went to the International Grocery Store today. I'm going to show you the bag. Yeah, here it is. So this is in Cabal. They have some other ones. Cabal is part of Manila. It's called Shopwise. What does it say? I'll turn the camera around so y'all can read it right. Here it is. Shopwise International Grocery Shopping. So in this store, you can buy a bunch of the cereals from the USA. You can buy some different ice creams from the USA. I bought cherry Dr. Pepper in there one time. Anyway, they have a bunch of stuff from different countries, not just USA, but Australia, Germany, Europe, just different places. So they're really cool. Yeah, they have a lot of different things. And I was going to try to do a video, but y'all, if if y'all don't know, we have privacy rules over here where I can't be recording everybody's face, right? And because I can't just record everybody's face, then I have to be careful with the camera. And it was just so many people around me at the time. I'm going to try to do a video another day. Today's Saturday, so it's sort of hard on a Saturday afternoon to go in a grocery store because there's so many people there. So I'm going to try to go another day. How's the signal, guys? Is everything good? My hair's crazy. I'm gonna get a haircut soon. Is the signal okay? My gosh, that's delicious. Good signal. Okay, so what was I saying? So yeah, they got like trying to remember those ice creams. Hazen Dodge, whatever that stuff is in there. Telenuke, whatever it is. Yeah, that stuff that's over in America. But it's not cheap though. That stuff, like freaking Fruit Loops. Fruit. Well, I've seen Fruit Loops cheaper some places. But let's say Oreos is all over the place. Got Oreos everywhere, different stores and everything. What was I thinking about? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just ask questions. I'll answer to the best of my ability. What's the word where you try to let people transparency? That's the word I was looking for. Transparency. I try to be transparent as much as possible. But you know, if I get choked in the middle of the anyway. See if there's something else here. I could show you, but I guess not. Yeah, I gotta get a haircut soon. I mean, there is. If you're over here in the Philippines and you got your girl, and I wouldn't worry and be too jealous about it because she walks out on you. You got plenty of other girls around the corner, you know. So don't freak out, be jealous. Man, we had this one dude, this foreign guy. He was in the Marines, and his woman messed around on him. He unalived her. Yeah, because of that. Don't, bro. There's plenty of other ones. Samo says I was trying to ask if they have birth control there because all the single moms, but YouTube isn't letting me know. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I'll just answer that question. Um, the province area, the girls are going to be a lot different than the in the city area. Once again, I was talking about like almost half the population here in the city area is middle class, right? I'll talk to you in a second. Stand your ground. Hold on a second. Let me finish. Sorry, you have to wait. I'm trying to be nice, by the way. Let's see. So, their birth control is not a big thing out in the province area. They are just out having a good time, and they're very into having a good time in the province area. When I lived in the USA in North Carolina, we were sort of like that when we were young. We were partying and drinking and underage and all that kind of stuff. And so we were just crazy. But they're even more crazy here in the country areas, in the province areas. So that's why you have such the high pregnancy in those areas with the younger people. So that's why, especially they have very good looking girls out there. They tend to have very good looking girls, and that even drives it up even higher. You know what I'm saying? Now in the city areas, they're more tend to be wiser. They tend to be wiser. I have to be careful with my words. I can't say all, but a lot of them tend to be wiser on uh, this activity that we're talking about. Uh, you know, um, that kind of stuff. Okay. Now, stand your ground. 21 says your experience on monthly costs for just food, eating out, and in. You want to know about that? Sure. Thanks. I appreciate that as far as the thanks goes. Yeah, I talk about food all the time in my videos. I show restaurants, I show cost, I show the groceries, I show all this stuff, and that's the reason why is because a lot of your living expense is going to be food, right? Food and shelter. So food for us, we're trying to stay under $300 for me and my girlfriend every month. We're trying to stay under that number, $300, and actually I probably try to go take it down to about 200. Anyway, we're going to be working on that budget. I got to increase my income. My income sucks with this YouTube, um, and she's got to get a job. Let's see, but let's say you go to McDonald's, you're usually going to spend somewhere between $2 for one person, between $2 to $6. Burger King, any kind of fast food, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. If you're a big spender, $6 for one person. That's a big spender. If you're normally like us, we spend about $2 a person on like a small meal. Now, as far as groceries go, like I say, we try to stay under $10 a day. That's $300 a day for two of us. So about $5. I eat a little more than she does. She's a lot smaller. There's a good advice: get a small girl so they won't eat so much. Let's see. I was curious because it's a very Catholic country. Yeah, yeah, but there's just such a high population. That's the thing. You do have the religion going on. So out there in the province areas, that's like 100 million people, right? So let's say 50% are very very religious, and then maybe the other 50 million or whatever 25 million are are you know what you were talking about. Yee says, I had a girl and she asked me more money, so I give her 10,000 for breakfast. He's talking about 10,000 pesos apparently. But she still and say she didn't love me and took my retirement with Tufflo help, or what should I do? If it was me, I'd be talking to Taffy. Yee. Hold on. I had a girl and she asked me more money, so I gave her 10,000 pesos for breakfast? Bro, how much is 10,000 pesos? That's like, what, $200?
That's a lot of bread.
Yeah, it's like over $150. That's under $150 for breakfast. I don't know. Maybe you're talking about $150 a month, maybe. And you said she stole it, and she says she didn't love you. Yeah, that's why I made that video not long ago. Don't be giving these girls, don't give out money unless you really, 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 really close to a girl. You know, like super close to them, and y'all help each other out. You know, I mean, there's girls here that will give you, if they really care about you, bro. There's girls here that will give you more than you give them when it comes to monetary things. When it comes to, buying you food, buying you stuff. There, there's girls that if they really care about you, they're not going to do that to you, bro. Yeah, don't be giving out money like that. I know because I've had them. Small girl. Oh, I hear you, bro. Stand your ground. Oh my gosh, now you got me visualized. Yee says, "Yo, she said she was a girl, but 3 years later, she said she was a boy." Now, I'm also going to say this. I don't know about this one, but I think I get a lot of trolls with stuff like this that are trying to divide us, divide us Westerners away from um, from the girls over here, and I think they're doing the same to them. I think they're messaging them, and they are trying to be real jerks to make us look bad. But anyway, I don't know about this person. Let's see. Yo, she said she was a girl, but 3 years later, I think it would. I think that would sort of be impossible. 3 years later, you didn't know she was a girl. The whole 3 years. Let's see. I found out, and now I can't get married. That's a wild story, bro. That's a wild. What are you? What are you like? 95 years old and you never had any intimacy, or are you like 18 years old and didn't have intimacy? What's going on there? Ralphie Tuflo is a senator that helps foreigners. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I watched one of his or two of his videos. Yeah, I know about it. I got you, Sneaky. I'm three. Oh, okay. He says he's 3 years old now. But anyway, yeah, I figured this was full of it. I'm three. Anyway, and you're still full of it, saying you're 3 years old. Let's see. I think he's messing with you, Mike. Yeah, yeah. I just play the game, bro. I mean, I'm not going to get because a lot of times people want you to get riled up and all that kind of stuff. But I did want to point that out. I seriously think there are those snowflakes. I call them all snowflakes. Those people that hate straight people. They hate white people. They hate men. They hate Christians. It's like a group out there. These people, a bunch of liberal type of people that hate conservatives, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think that they get into the apps and they act like they're us. They put a picture of us on their thing, and they're just real jerks to the girls, and then they start hating us more, bro. And it's just a mess, man. It's what these snowflakes are horrible, bro. Every morning I wake up to terrible comments like "You're so ugly," "You're a loser," da da da. You know, I wake up to that junk, and I'd have to delete these comments. I haven't been waking up to them lately, though. I think I've deleted so many of them that and like got rid of them that they like freaking disappeared. A lot of them. What?
I like it. They have one more.
Yeah, you can have one more.
Right?
Oh
How
my
many did you eat? Why
gosh.
are you nice?
I only had one, of
Oh,
course.
really? I think I throw 2 packs already.
uh,
Nice.
let's see. I think he's. Let's see. The anti-whiteness is strong here in the States, Mike.
12 packs.
Yeah, I know. I know. I think that's part of the reason I couldn't get a job. Here I am. I graduated with a master's in business at 50 years old. Why? Because I thought that would help my career. So went through that.
That means you ate 4.
Babe, you know people be stealing all the time. No, I did not eat 4 of those.
Yes, you did. That's why.
Anyway, I like your videos. You're a good guy. Thanks, Yi. Where you from? And you're 3 years old. I think you missed a number on your 3. What was it? 53, 43, 33, 23. But anyway, where you from, Yi? Ye are family. Man, I gotta do some shout outs for all the people that have been super nice to me. I'm sorry, guys. I have not been doing much of that. Just freaking lazy. Freaking lazy. I love doing videos and I love walking and doing all of the, what do you call it, live streaming and that kind of stuff. Sort of. I sort of like it, I sort of don't. I'd rather just walk, not even do it. But I'd rather do all that and be behind a computer. I have to get on my laptop. Well, some of it, I might be able to do it on my phone. But anyway, I was just wondering what that was that popped up. Um, Being Hiller says, I'm 12. Sweet. I'm 13, bro. Nice to meet you, 12. Bingo Healer. I've seen Bingo Healer. I remember that. So, Samo, are you going to be living here forever, ever, 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 ever? Are you Spanish, bro? I remember you're over there in Poconos. Yeah, Samos is in the Poconos. Yee, what about you, bro? What's your deal? Mike, focus on what makes you money. I think videos are best for you. Actually, you know what makes me money? It's about half and half, bro. Half, doing the live streams and getting the super chats, and some people even send me like PayPal. So that's just as strong as the video stuff. Just as strong, man. Yeah, so that's why I do a lot of this. I notice if I do too many videos, then it won't give me a lot of views. Regular videos. If I do, say, 3 or 4 a week, maybe something like that, 2, 3, 4 a week, I'm good. But if I do like 5, 6, then it's sort of like doesn't some of those won't get much views at all. Let's see. So it's half and half. Uh, hey, you are not 13. You look old like my papa, bro. Are you telling me I look older than I am? Samo says, I'm American born, but was raised in Serbia. Seriously, bro? Born in America, raised in Serbia. Over there with Novak. You know him? Novak, the tennis player? He's Serbian, right? I'm a big tennis fan because of my daughter. She got me into tennis. Yee says, I had a pen pal, but now I got older because I didn't take her up. So send picture. Send picture? What are you talking about? What in the heck is he talking about, bro? Uh, Bingo's from Australia. Okay, mate, I'll see what you're saying. You're from Australia. Bingo's a girl, right? I think. Hold on, this was the girl that had the autism. 13 was talking to the boy, and the boy, I think the boy was liking you, and then you freaked out when he started liking you. Yee says, but now I need to make money for my family. Yee, where you at, bro? What country you in? Samo says, I'm planning on moving. Right, here we go. All right, we'll just step out here and try to do this. Uh, yes, it is. That's it. Steven says, a lot of guys sell shirts on their site for extra money. Someday, if you need the extra money, you might want to think about selling shirts or something on your site. Yes, Steven, that's a good idea, bro. That's something I was thinking about doing, selling merch, and I forgot all about that. But yeah, that's a good idea. Samos, thank you for that. I'll screenshot it, try to remember it. Yeah, it's something I need to work on. Samo said, Mike, I think you put Eve on the lives or video, you would get more views. Yeah, but I'm not going to force her to do it, right? You are back. Yeah. People usually don't like me, but only pretend to. Bingo Healer. Personally, I think you overthink things, man. Bingo Healer. What's your real name? I have a daughter, and they do that to hurt me, is what you say. I have a daughter that reminds me of you. I'm going to give her a name. I'm not going to give the real name out to for protection. I'm just going to give her a name. And Bingo Healer is sort of a difficult thing for me to keep saying. So if you could just give me a name, any name, it doesn't have to be your real name. Just make up something easier to say. But I'm going to say her name is Maria. It's not a real name, though. But Maria Abby. Okay, that's an easier name. I should have went with something easier like that. But anyway, Maria, she has a lot of anxiety, and she overthinks a lot. She thinks too much. Um, she has some medicine for that. I don't know if you have medicine for that. But I don't know. L-theanine is a natural thing that you can get from over the counter that I would. If it was me, I'm not telling you to because I don't do medical advice or anything, even though this is really a natural product, like a herb, sort of like pumpkin seeds are an herb that are supposed to be good for you too. But L-theanine, it comes from green tea. So really, you could just drink green tea. And that might help relax your thinking where you don't overthink. Um, so another thing is just try to breathe in, breathe out, and relax. Do things that get you relaxing. Maybe go for a walk or whatever. Get some nature, get some sun, just whatever. Yee says, you live good life and smart man. I'm jealous. Yee, you're from the Philippines, I'm guessing. Are you from a province area in the Philippines? But nice to meet you, Abby. Even if it's your real name or you're not your real name, nice to meet you. Yee says, really, it's her school life, maybe, bro. Well, that is part of it. That's definitely part of it. Because my daughter, She was about to finish 2-year college, and then she had started having